like a wound that refused to bleed until it was too late. When the Ash War ended, there were no victors, only survivors. Kael Draven was once a knight of the Silver Order, sworn to protect the living from the things that crawled beneath reality. But that was before the black sun rose and burned the sky into permanent twilight, before the gods went silent, before fear became currency. Now, Kael walked alone through the ruined vale, a stretch of land where shadows behaved like living things. He no longer wore his armor. It had long since been sold for bread. His sword, however, remained, because it refused to break, no matter how many times he tried. And Kael had tried. The curse began on the third night after the fall of Eldom. He stopped feeling fear. At first, he thought it was mercy. No more trembling before the horrors in the dark. No more hesitation when things whispered his name from beyond walls. But then came the consequences. Creatures of the Vale fed on fear. That was their nature. They hunted panic, savored dread, and grew stronger with every broken soul. And Kael was empty. They could not taste him anymore, so they began to follow him instead, not to kill him, to understand him. On the seventh night of his wandering, Kael entered the Hollow City. Buildings leaned like dying giants, and lanterns burned with green flame that cast no warmth. Something waited for him in the central square. It wore the shape of a man, but only loosely, like reality had forgotten how to finish drawing it. "You are wrong," it whispered. Its voice came from everywhere at once. Kael tilted his head. "Am I? You do not fear us." "I don't fear anything." The thing seemed to pause, as if listening to a distant sound only it could hear. "That is impossible," it said. Kael stepped closer. His boots echoed against stone that felt too soft, like flesh pretending to be ground. "I used to be afraid," he said, "of dying, of failing, of what waited after. And now?" Kael unsheathed his sword slowly. The blade did not shine. It absorbed light instead. "Now I've already lost everything that could be taken from me." The creature circled him, curious. "Then what remains?" Kael thought for a moment. Then he